poetry, and you can't really have a bush poetry session without something from the master, Banjo Patterson. And I mean, there's just so many to choose from, but one of my favourites on this, yeah, there's just too many. But now, which one was I going to do? The Man from Ironbark.
Oh, yeah.
It was the man from Ironbark who struck the Sydney town. He wandered over street and park. He wandered up and down. He loitered here, he loitered there, till he was like to drop. Until, at last, in sheer despair, he sought a barber's shop. Here, shave me beard and whiskers off. I'll be a man of mark. I'll go and do the Sydney toff back home in Ironbark. And the barber man was small and flash, as barbers mostly are. He wore a striped fancy sash. He smoked a huge cigar. He was a humorist of note, and keen of repartee. He played the odds and kept a tote, whatever that might be. And when he saw our friend arrive, he whispered, "Here's a lark. Just watch me catch him all alive, this man from Ironbark." Now there were some gilded youths who sat along the barber's wall. Their eyes were dull, their heads were flat, they had no brains at all. To these the barber passed the wink, his dexter eyelid shut. "I'll make this bloomin' yokel think that his bloomin' throat is cut." And as he soaked and rubbed it in, he made a rude remark. He said, "I suppose those flats is pretty green up there in Ironbark." A grunt was all the reply he got. He shaved the bushman's chin. Then with the water boiling hot, he dipped the razor in. He raised his hand, his brow grew black. He paused a while to gloat. Then he slashed the red-hot razor's back across the victim's throat. Now on the newly shaven skin it made a livid mark. No doubt it fairly took him in, that man from Ironbark. He raised a fierce up-country yell might wake the dead to hear. And though his throat, he knew full well, was cut from ear to ear, he struggled gamely to his feet and faced his murder and foe. "You done for me, you dog. I'm beat. One hit before I go. I only wish I had a knife, you blasted murdering shark. But you'll remember all your life, the man from Ironbark." He lifted up a hairy paw with one tremendous clap. He landed on the barber's jaw and knocked the barber out. He set to work with nail and tooth. He made the place a wreck. He grabbed that nearest gilded youth and tried to break his neck. And all the while his throat he held to save his vital spark. And "Murder! Bloody murder!" yelled the man from Ironbark. A peeler man who heard the din came in to see the show. He tried to run the bushman in, but he refused to go. And when at last the barber spoke and said, "'Twas all in fun. 'Twas just a harmless little joke, a trifle overdone." "A joke?" he cried. "By George, that's fine, a lively sort of lark. I'd like to catch that murdering swine some night in Ironbark." And now, around the shearing floor, the listening shearers gape. He tells the story o'er and o'er and brags of his escape. "Those barber chaps what keeps a tote. By George, I've had enough. One tried to cut me bloomin' throat, but thank the Lord it's tough. And whether he's please believe or no, there's one thing to remark. Flowing beards are all the go up there in Ironbark.